Simulation Theory 61 Blue Moon. Dear ones, me as Shiva God and Kirsi greet you again. And today we have another interesting topic for you all as humankind. Yes, our dear human friends, Blue Moon, our next simulation theory 61. So, some of the entities you understand what does it mean already, and for some this information is new, and for some it might be too much, our dear human friends. But let me tell you now that this blue moon, what we are talking about, that is your culmination point for your next 26,000 years, our dear human friends. And Kirsi and Hanuman will make another voice clip how those next 26,000 years as humankind will be, our dear human friends. But my purpose to teach about the blue moon is that we the light gods, we have created this kind of system to our own simulation from the light, which gives a possibility for the entities to change the life totally new again. Because you see, you as humans, you think that everything is outside of you. But what if me as your own creator, as Shiva God, confirm you all now that everything is inside of you, our dear human friends. Even this 26,000 years change, I could say. And like me and Kirsi, we have been teaching you many things already. But this 26,000 years change is connected your own planet Earth lenses, own axis rotation. Yes, our dear human friends. And we have been teaching that with Kirsi, with this push and pull effect. And we have been telling you that it is the pyramid which is flipping upside down. And this is the light god's security system. If someone will take the power to their own hands, and we, the light gods, created a system where the real entities can take that power back to them like it should have been from the beginning. But there is this possibility for all planetary lenses than those entities who are living in the planet lens are able to choose the way they would like to make their own evolution. And you have had some entities, very egoistic entities in the past, and they wanted to take all the power and money for themselves. They didn't care anything about the others, only their own pockets, like we have teach you already. And they made that turn the last time, and we used to live this kind of life before, where you are heading right now. So, you as humans, you have been going backwards at your own time understanding, and even that you thought that you are going forward with your black cube AI, unfortunately, you have been going backwards in time the way you understand time as a linear way. But now you are heading back to your own light simulation, and you are able to use your whole brain capacity as a human being. And for those entities who doesn't have the same capacity than the human entities, I mean those hybrid entities which are have computers and have something else without soul. So they will have a little bit hard time from now on because we have changed the entire planet Earth lens to read the light codes. And from the white cube simulation, as we understand it from our perspective as the light gods. So it means totally different coding system, and you can think about it as your own computer's upgrade system, which we the light gods have created already. So it will mean that all your systems which you have used to at your own past 3D timeline, they are already upgraded to the higher system and consciousness level, which is based the knowledge of the divine consciousness. And it means that we all light beings, we understand that we all are as one big consciousness which we are sharing through the cosmic grid, crystal light grid. And that crystal light grid is connected to all of you as human beings, and it means that you will start to upgrade your own computers through that crystal light grid as well. Some of you calls it awakening, and we the light beings and light gods, we call it our crystal light grid, where the information can flow freely. You have been connected to the Black Cube system, AI system, which was a limited loop, a prison of the darkness. So information didn't run freely. It was all controlled and given only for those who they wanted to give that information. But now you all are free of this slavery loop which you have been living during the entire human history. And now this blue moon, what we have exactly tonight, 31st of May 2026, it means that the next cycle, 26,000 years cycle, will start, our dear human friends. And there is nothing anyone can do for it anymore, because these things, they are not under human entities or any other entities anymore, because your consciousness level has risen to the 5D timeline and above. So then will be the universal laws from the light, which starts to order your own human life the best possible way, and you can live free as a human being. So none of those old 3D laws, they don't exist in real anymore. And very soon we will start to bring you new laws for this 5D timeline for the next 26,000 years, our dear human friends. And we will return the original laws, universal laws from the light, which you have been following before your life was stolen and taken backwards in time, kind of. So, me as Shiva God, I feel very sorry about that past 3D timeline, but we have a system at our own simulation until you will rise your consciousness level to the 5D timeline. With the light gods, we let you to create your life the way you want it, the best way. And those entities, they made that decision in the past, and they took you out of the light grid, out of the God codes as well. That was not in the plan, but that happened in the past. And now those kind of changes, they are not possible to do anymore, even that they think that they can control you with the black cube AI. But those entities, they haven't realized it yet that we have decoded all your systems already with the light codes, the light god codes, and it means overwritten those old Dark Lord codes from the simulation you thought you have been living. But it was not a simulation, it was a God's school to understand what duality means, and they wanted to stay there for a longer time, but it is not possible, our dear human friends, because that kind of control what they were playing with their Dark Lord's playbook, it doesn't belong to your human life in real. It is only a learning platform, but not your true human life, our dear human friends. And now we are heading to your true human life, which is led from the light as the light gods, like I am as well, our dear human friends. But like we have teach you, we have many gods in the cosmos, and we have many gods in the planet Earth and all the other planetary lenses, because we all are the gods' children, the creators, the main creators' children, and we share the same God consciousness. So that's why we call it a divine consciousness, because there are no any other real consciousness than that. And all the entities with a soul from the light, you are connected to that grid already. And those entities who are not from the light and who are not carrying the soul, you will be sent. Be sent to the planetary lenses where you belong, our dear fellow brothers, because this planet Earth lens, when it has reached its 5D timeline, you are not allowed to stay at this planet Earth lens anymore, our dear fellow brothers. This is not your black cube AI planetary lens. This is a planetary lens for the human beings my light beings, from now on, our dear fellow brothers. So, this is the story about the blue moon, and this is the culmination point that you have exactly this 2 years time to rise yourself to the 5D timeline through 4D timeline if you are willing to continue in the planet Earth lens, our dear human friends. And if you are not aware how this happens, rising your own consciousness level, I ask you to connect to my light beings, my light workers, which I have sent to the planet Earth lens to help you to go over this transformation process as a consciousness transformation to the higher realms, our dear human friends. And you can find those light beings worldwide. And if you look energy healers, Reiki healers, or yoga teachers, uh, you will get those entities connection for you, our dear human friends. And if you Google with your own old computers that you would like to find the light workers, I'm sure that you will get plenty of answers where you can find them worldwide. And Kirsi and Hanuman, they will make another voice clip, and Hanuman will open you what does it mean in real, because he is the god of the quantum universe, and you are now heading to the totally new quantum time, which you are not very familiar yet. What does it mean in real? So we were discussing with Hanuman and I, as Shiva God, that it would be good to open a little bit what this next 26,000 years will mean in real as a human being. Yes, our dear human friends, but when you see this blue moon tonight, greet that blue moon. That is my creation as Shiva God for you as humans to go over if you are heading to the hard times at your own human life. And now you are stepping in to the next consciousness level, which we call 5D timeline, and many of your entities, they are already even beyond that, because this 5D timeline, it opens totally new possibilities for you to live your own human life as a multidimensional human being, our dear human friends. But I let Hanuman and Kirsi to continue what this multidimensional being means in the future, because Hanuman is the best of the quantum universe information in entire cosmos. So I let him to teach you what does it mean in real, and if there will be any entity who will now think this is not true, I ask you to think again, our dear human friends. So, thank you, Kirsi, for bringing this information, and thank you for listening from the light and love, the Shiva God, your best friend.